Hey, Yakima Foursquare family, we have another update on our reemergence plan for this COVID-19 adjusted style of church. You know, we have loved having drive-in service for the last 4 weeks, but now as a result of Yakima County being moved to phase 1.5, there's some new possibilities that are now opened up to us. So here is some important information for this next 6 weeks. And yes, I know it's risky to plan for 6 weeks during this time, but hey, it's Risk 2020, so we're going to do it anyways. All right, so this next 6 weeks will likely be the fastest we have moved through our plans this entire season. So here we go. Keep notes because the next 6 weeks is going to be fun.
Yeah, so for this weekend, week 1 of our plan, starting Saturday, July 11th, we're going to continue being outside for our outdoor service, but instead of having to stay in our cars, we now have the option to sit outside on the lawn. So bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, bring your masks, and even bring some snacks. And we're going to have speakers outside, and we can stand to worship together for the first time in over 4 months. The only requirement is that during this time is that everyone has to wear a mask, and we're going to do our very best to be socially distanced. This week, we will also still be streaming that service online on Sunday at 9 a.m.
Yeah. So week 2 and 3, we're going to actually be moving back to Sunday mornings, which is exciting. All right. So July 19th and the 26th will be our first Sunday services in person since March 8th. So we're going to stick to outdoor services like week 1, but instead of Saturday night at 6, we will be doing one live outdoor service at 10:30 a.m. in the side yard of the church. So once again, bring your chairs, bring your blankets, bring your masks. But now, because it's morning time, maybe bring some coffee, and we will all worship together outside. And these 2 Sundays will also be live streamed at that same time at 10:30 on Facebook Live and on the app. So super exciting. And then week 4 and 5 is where it will start getting a little wild, because on August 2nd and 9th, we are planning to move back inside. All right. So our current phase of 1.5, we're able to have 190 people in our auditorium with masks on and socially distanced. So we're going to try our best to make it work. And these 2 weeks will be all in services with no additional YFC Kids classrooms open for our kids. So if you have kids, you're welcome to come. We'll have the auditorium set up so that you can sit with your kids and next to your family, and the closest family or person that would be sitting close to you will be nicely socially distant away from you. So we will be starting out with 1 service, but we will add services if needed, depending on how many of you decide to show up.
And then on week 6, on August 16th, our goal is to be able to relaunch back into YFC Kids. So during our Sunday morning service, YFC Kids will be available for nursery through 6th graders. And as exciting as this is, please continue to be patient with us as we follow all of the restrictions and guidelines that have been asked of us by our government and health department.
And a few things to note as we close this little informational video up for you is that in all these steps of reemergence, masks and social distance is still required. So we're choosing in this season to honor in these matters, and we will choose to honor the people around us. We'll choose to honor ourselves, and we're also going to choose to honor our leaders as we continue to follow their lead. Also, we will have clear instructions along the way for what we can and should do and what we cannot or should not do. So please pay attention for all these instructions. And lastly, all of this is still subject to change. So we don't expect to waver from this 6-week plan that we are communicating with you, but we are going to continue to be in an athletic position. So if anything changes and forces us to move in a different direction, we're going to do that.
Yeah. So thank you so much for entrusting us to lead this church during this crazy time. We are praying daily for the Lord to lead us in this, and we are doing what we feel God has given us peace to do as we move forward. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this church. Continues to stay engaged. Emails and social media posts are still the main way that we're going to be communicating with you during this time. We love you guys. God bless you.
Yeah.